welcome. So in this video, I'm gonna be doing a time lapse of the high school. I mean, clearly you guys can see it right now. But basically, I wanted to go and give the Copperdale High School that we've been seeing in my Sims 4 Not So Berry challenge, and I kind of wanted to give it a little bit of a makeover just because I felt like there really wasn't much to it. It was just like what the Sims would need in order to like go to school and everything, but it was also just like a lot of empty space. So I kind of took inspiration from the high school I went to, and I wanted to give it a lot of like a lot of light and a lot of like still have that open space, but also have it to where it's like filled and it's more like lively instead of just like, oh, this is like definitely an EA build. They just like put stuff in and yada yada. But I definitely wanted it to have like some natural light as well as some like lights and like the high ceilings, and I wanted to give it some shape and dimension. So you see me doing that where I'm like going and giving the front a little bit of a shape. Um but yeah, no, I just want to do something different, and I do plan on doing more videos like this in the future. I'm sorry I haven't been like posting as much on this channel as I did. Like it just took a lot out of me to edit all those videos. Like it would be like, let's say, just about 2 hours worth of footage that I would be recording. It would probably take me like the next day and a half to edit all that because I am still new at editing all these videos and everything. But I decided, just to stick with doing the not so berry stuff as streams. You can go check that out on my other channel, AIM Streams, or if you catch it just in time, they are over on my Twitch for a few days after I do the stream, which is always on weekend around 4 in the afternoon. But but you'll see me. I'm going up here now, and I'm trying to make it like a stairway that goes up, and then it's kind of like a balcony, and then all the classrooms on the side and everything. And then there's like glass, and you can actually look down. And there's actually a glass ceiling where natural light will come through, and you'll see that. But I'm gonna let you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy the video and listen to some tunes. And I will be popping back in and out, just explaining what I'm doing. Like right here, starting the cafeteria. But I'll let you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the video. This is me remembering that round walls existed. I completely forgot they were in the game until now. Like, I had, like, a little bit of brain fart, and I was like, "Wait a minute, this would be so much better with round walls," and I was like, "Oh, we have round walls." So I tried to go back and use them, and I tried to, put them in the front as, like, a front walkway instead of just having that square shape, just because I wanted it to have, like, a very, like, clean, classic design to go along with, like, all the natural lighting that I have throughout the building. But in the end, I decided to just completely botch that idea, just get rid of it because it just was not working. And you see that I just go back to how I originally had it. You can see here that I started adding in a lot of like roof details and everything, just because I wanted it to look like more detailed and just like have that clean look. And I tried to add some borders around the round part of the roof, but it just wasn't working. So eventually I just get rid of that idea and I put in like borders on the walls instead. And then I put like llama corn statues, I think that's what they're called. That way I can kind of be like the mascot of the school. And then on the inside, I wanted to go add onto the stairs like a water feature or fountain because I thought that'd be like a cute, or not a cute, like a cool like detail to have and like kind of incorporate like more of a clean, sophisticated look. But in the end, I just got rid of it, added some fountains outside, and then where the fountain was originally, I just put another mascot statue. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far and enjoying how the building's turning out. It took me probably I would say 4.5 hours all together to build this. And this is like over probably like a day or two because I did have stuff going on. But I hope you guys are enjoying it so far because I definitely enjoyed building this. It was definitely fun to like try to get all the intricate details and everything and use a lot of the new stuff from the high school pack. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. this week here, start adding in lockers. And I saw these and I'm like, oh, these are some pretty big lockers. They'll take up a lot of space, so I won't have to use as many. They were the wrong ones. I had to go back and change them all out because these are just the like decoration lockers. So I had to go back and change them for the functional lockers. But I wanted like the color theme to be, it was like kind of like a yellow, white, and like natural, like plant life and everything. But I'm starting to place the floors, and over there, it just wasn't working, and I do not know why. Like I still think back to why it wasn't working, and I just couldn't figure it out. But I added in seating and everything, and I ended up keeping like the one side where the floor wasn't working. I just ended up keeping that, like the seating area, and then the left side, I actually just make that the principal's office because I figured principal's office is like right there when you walk in. Because I know my principal's office when I went to high school was like at the front of the school. And then you'll also see me after I do everything with like lockers. So I adjust the stairs because they weren't in the middle like I wanted them to, because I wanted them to be in between the doors that you walk in, like walk into the school. And you'll see me, I go to place that fountain I was talking about after I do the lockers. I go to place the fountain under the stairs, get rid of it completely, and I just start to put like a mascot statue. But hope you guys are enjoying so far. And I will, be in and out. And yeah. The plant life because I just really wanted to make it look natural, and that they had some nice like gardening work done, and that like as the students walk in, like it's something that catches their eye, and like, oh, like this is a nice school I'm going to, stuff like that. So I added all the plant life and everything, like some flowers and hedges and bushes, and then I also added some trees to give it more like dimension and variety and everything. And as well as the trees, I also add in some seating areas for the students because, like, going to high school, I know that at like my entrance and everything, they had seating areas like as you walked in. That way, like if you arrived early, you would have somewhere to sit and relax before school started, or if like you were leaving early, waiting for sports practice, waiting for a parent or guardian or friend to come pick you up, like that's where you would sit and relax, even simply to just like hang out with friends for a little bit after school, just sit, relax, enjoy the outdoors. But I know on one side of the seating area, I go and add in the school sign. So on one side, you're like sitting around the side of the school to tell you like what the school name is and everything. And then on the other side, I actually ended up finding, you'll see me added in later. It was a statue of, it was like the founder of Copperdale, which I thought that was pretty cool because it is Copperdale, Copperdale High School. And I'm like, that would be something like I feel like they would add in. And then in the front walkway, I actually add in banners and everything with like some lights and more plants and stuff, because I figured like, oh, like they would have banners and stuff. You'd see me doing that right now, banners and stuff hanging outside of like maybe like They have like the chess team and debate team and football team, like trying to get people to join, as well as like little university banners and stuff like that. And then there's the founder of Copperdale, and then this high school sign. And then I start adding plants around those, and then you also see me go and I also add in like stone. That way they're not just like right on grass. That way they have like I guess it would be like a pavement or something they would go sit on, or like concrete. That way it'd be like a nice little sitting, like clean sitting area with like planter boxes where like the signs and the statues are. Actually start working on like some of the rooms and everything. Originally, I was going to add the restroom over in that other corner that you saw, but I decided just to cut down the size of the locker rooms and just put the bathrooms there instead. But you see, that's what I'm going and doing, and like adding in like bathroom stalls and everything. That way, it's just a little more organized, and I'm able to like keep the shape of everything that I want. And then you'll see in the other rounded room, that's where I actually go in and start adding in the principal's office. So for the bathrooms, I wanted it to give you like a really like clean, elegant look, and like keeping up with like that white and gold and like yellow plant life look as well. And I believe those doors that I used are from Spade. Like I just thought they looked like nice and clean and everything, and they look very like official for a school, if that makes sense. And then those mirrors, I think those are from the vintage pack. Those mirrors I am like obsessed with. I would love to have a mirror like that in real life. So now we're starting on the principal's office. The principal's office, I wanted to look very like that she's been a principal there for a while. Like it's very like colorful and very like office looking. I mean, obviously it's principal's office, but I like put up like gave her computer and everything. And then you'll see me like all over the walls. I put all of like a bunch of like frame photos, a calendar and everything, and like motivational posters, because I feel like this principal, she's like very like supportive of all of her students. And I actually had to go and change out the desk because it wasn't the correct desk that like the principal needed, so I went and switched it out. And then I had to go and switch out the lockers. Like I said earlier, the ones that I had in before, they were just decorational, they weren't functional. And I thought about doing like an alternating pattern with them, but in the end I really didn't like it, so I just got rid of that. And then I start adding in more like seating areas and everything in the school, adding in all those speaker phones that are required for the school lot. And then you'll see me, I start on the cafeteria, making the cafeteria look really nice and like have a lot of student life and everything. And I wanted it to just look nice and full and like an actual like kitchen. So you see me add in stuff from like the culinary, not culinary, the I believe it's like the dine-in pack. I think that's what it's called. But I really just wanted to make it lived in and like all the student life and everything there, and a nice place for all of the students to hang out. Oh, like when your Sims go to high school, they really only need to go into like the two classes. But I wanted to put four classrooms because I just wanted to fill up the space more, and I wanted to be able to decorate each classroom to its own unique style, with the walls and the floors being the same. But so I just wanted to like fill out the space more, and each classroom has their own variety. Like some of the classrooms are like really colorful and bold, and then you have other ones that are just like really bland and full of like educational posters and whatnot. And then you'll see, like I'll go back after I decorate some of the classrooms in like the middle section, like where you walk up into like that balcony area. I add in some like wall murals and everything, as well as some like university posters and some seating areas for the students. That way they'd be able to like sit there and hang out between classes, or like after school, during lunch, like whatever. And then I also add in like in each classroom some of those like little windows, because I remember, I think it was like elementary school whenever I kind of like I get this high school, but I took inspiration from that just to give it more detail. They had like the little windows and stuff like up above doors. I think they were fire escapes, but I'm not exactly sure. But you'll see me, there's the mural I was talking about because I really just wanted it to have like more color and everything, and then I added posters for like debate teams and stuff, like to get people like inspired to like join this stuff. Like I know Sims don't actually like look at that or whatever, like it's just decoration, but I just really wanted to add more detail and life to the school, and that it like had a bunch of student life and looked like it's been like not necessarily lived in, but like people have gone to school there for like a couple of years, and it's really just like has a good like educational foundation, if that makes sense. And then downstairs I started adding in a bunch of sports stuff because the high school is really revolved around sports with like the cheer stuff and the football stuff. So I really wanted to have like a little memorial area. I eventually get rid of like the pictures that I put up of the jerseys because I ended up finding like a trophy display case, and I thought that would be pretty cool to put there. And then I start adding some more plants and everything around to give the like upstairs more decoration and give the downstairs more decoration. That way there was more plant life to everything, since that's what I was going for. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the subscribe and like button, as well as the notification bell. That way you can get notifications about future videos. And make sure you go and do that on my streaming channel as well. That way you can get notifications about when I have new streaming videos up. If you enjoyed this and would like it to see like in the gameplay, make sure you go check out my Sims 4 and Not So Berry streams. I'll make sure to put the link in the description below. But I'll put some screenshots and everything, that way you guys can see like the school. But I really hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for future videos.